Ain't no, come in and chill and vibe out on the show. You know what I'm saying? So you could get.
Your man's still coming too. Y'all just gotta bring another chair.
We just in here slinging punches off.
Yeah, we slinging punches. Tell him if you want to punch. You drink free. But if you want to punch, it's $7 a pouch. Yeah, this your cup. That's your guest cup. Yeah, you get punch free.
Look into this liquor license.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, how old are you?
Who?
Listen, don't worry about
He
that.
there.
25.
Oh,
Got the
okay.
baby face. Come on, relax.
Okay, all right.
Got the baby face.
25.
Oh, you put that big chair in here.
Nah,
we believe
No,
we just
no,
making
no,
sure
no,
you ain't. We don't incriminate.
Okay.
We will not incriminate ourselves.
Right.
Okay.
We checked
I ain't going to jail for nobody.
Right.
It's gonna come in one day.
It's gonna come in one day?
Eventually.
You got a little fuzz down
Yeah,
here.
little.
He giving me Draco.
What's up, baby? Huh? Joe? Why you got this shit on? Joe got a cold? All right. All right. I like that. God. I got it, Joe.
Bro, they call me Little Draco. Tell them to stop playing with me.
That's Big Draco.
Big Draco, stop playing with me. Tell little bro to get in.
Put some respect.
Y'all ready?
Hold up. No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
This bitch said Lil Draco.
Oh, y'all are funny today.
Oh yeah, you got to
Lil Draco.
What's up?
Now Draco.
drink up, Drake.
Draco. Now Draco. Now Draco.
Draco.
Now Draco.
You about to get this shit happening. Lil Draco in the building. Well, in the building. What up?
This nigga dropping bombs over Baghdad.
Okay.
Oh!
Y'all all tipsy already.
Holiday
The reflexes though, them shits ain't no
point.
Don't fuck with it.
Got them cat-like reflexes. Go on, girl.
Not cat.
Cat-like.
Not cat. All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. Record this shit.
Oh no, hear me though, cause y'all gonna play audio and stuff. I be late to everything, so let me get them.
Y'all ready?
You know what? I got a little trauma. I should have gave my little trauma.
Cheers, No Advisory Podcast, sponsored by 104.4 FM. It's your boy C.O. McLean.
It's your girl Shy Bush.
It's your girl Ashby.
One time for pretty fine.
Yeah, shout out to D the XU couldn't be here today.
D.
So it's CEO D the CEO on the Bulldogs today.
This nigga thinks
Bear
he's
with
an
us,
engineer.
y'all.
This nigga a producer.
Bear with us.
Hey. And that was my thought exactly. So y'all be prepared of a show filled with sound effects and lots of bombs.
Right.
Lots
Lots
of
of I'm not going to be in E-class today, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to E-class. He said he was coming through today outside the apartment, man. Shout out to Petty P. Shout out to Merciless.
Yes.
Gunshot. Can I?
Oh.
Ah, shit.
Oh. What happened?
I don't think y'all hear me.
Don't shoot
Huh?
that
I can
little
hear you.
We can hear.
Okay.
Look, now you
Yeah.
stop touching shit.
Let me make sure.
right?
Nah, she good. Everything is good. The mic's
He
on.
bust a gunshot in your mic with
Saying?
it.
Right.
Look,
I think you
Yeah,
shot my
I'm saying?
damn mic out.
Yeah.
Stop
Look, it
touching
came
shit.
back in.
Huh? Listen, I don't know, maybe some glitching shit.
All right,
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
good.
You know, I mean, we got a special guest in the building, man.
Young Draco.
Young Draco. My man D for Fam Life, man. He gonna be with us, our special guest, man. He gonna talk about the clothing line and everything they got going on in Charlotte, man. You know what's good. We got Court on the videography tip.
Hey, Quinn.
And of course, as always, we always sponsor by Carrots and Co. You see it over there, looking all good. You know what I'm saying? We got my man D Sleazy over here in the building.
Sleazy.
He got the punch on deck over
Oh, wait, did I
there.
call you the wrong thing? Is it
Huh?
not Welch? What did I give you?
He's the only one.
Niggas,
I
niggas
give
just
my
don't
own
have
nigga.
Yeah. That's like the
You
only
just
person
keep
that's
name.
ever
Just
said
one
that.
name.
Right.
He's the only person that I'm allowed to say
Y'all can
that.
call him Welch. That's my man D Sleazy. You know what I'm saying? I got K Breezy in the background looking like, yo, why y'all locked me out this morning?
Okay. Oh my bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Oh,
yo,
he got a
man.
big plug.
Hey, let him in.
All right, let him in. Let him in.
I just trying to smoke. I didn't know that was started. I was just trying to get off before the show started. You know what I mean?
We gonna catch you on the break.
I got
we gonna
you.
catch you
Yeah.
on the break.
Catch you on the break.
That's super facts, man. For sure, it's No Advisory Podcast. We're gonna go to Ash, our time. So what we got, baby?
All right. Thank you. I love that. So, y'all, kill the happiness for a second. We're gonna get.
We're
a
gonna
little
start.
serious.
Oh, let's start
We're
slow.
gonna
We're
start
gonna
slow.
start sad.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna bring it down. Hold on.
Bring it down.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, bet.
Okay.
All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is this whole bsmith situation. Now, I had to break it down for P. Fine earlier because she didn't really know who bsmith was. If y'all are not familiar with her, she was one of the first black supermodels. She was one of the first black supermodels to be on Mademoiselle cover in 1976. She's owned many restaurants in New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Just a restaurant, what they call them, restaurateur or whatever. She married her business partner, Clarence Gatsby, in 1992. And he's the executive producer. He produced like the Essence Awards, and he's the senior vice president of Camelot Marketing, or Camelot Sales Entertainment, some shit. bsmith, she has no children. Her husband, he does have a daughter. So in 2014, it came out that she has Alzheimer's disease. And, you know, they just came out talking about the stigma associated with it in 2014 and everything. Fast forward to now, her husband's her caretaker.
He moved his bitch in the house with his damn wife suffering from Alzheimer's.
Now see, the thing about the whole argument is bsmith, she has like the brain of a 4-year-old now. So everybody's argument is like she doesn't know what the fuck is going on. My thing is, do we really know what's in her head? We don't know if it's like a daily struggle for her to see this shit every day.
Right.
Now keep in mind she has no kids, so the only daughter that they have is his daughter. She's with the shits now. She's like, she doesn't see anything wrong with it. So I'm gonna let her husband cue me up, fake ass guy.
You ain't getting no fucking.
Like cue me up.
Bro.
For you, and you watch them slowly dissolve, and you go down with them. It took me into depths of despair and depression that no one will ever really understand.
Oh, okay.
You know, I've been married.
The violins, you got
I've
them?
been with me
Oh.
27 and a half years. Alice and I are now going on a year and a half being together. I believe.
Okay, so Alice is his girlfriend. White chick, blonde hair,
Bitch,
whatever.
I did not know the bitch was white.
You didn't know she was white?
What?
Yes.
Oh.
White chick. So
That changed the whole.
No, but the thing about it is he's like going on rants. I'm gonna play another clip for y'all. You can go ahead and cue me up.
Yeah, you already queued up.
Friends, these friends, about your relationship with Alice.
Well, the ones that know V
This is him
are
talking about the
extremely
girlfriend.
supportive. Have no problems with it. The people, because she's a celebrity, a personality, quote unquote, they weigh in and what they do is they attach what they feel B would, they attach their feelings and, well, B doesn't know, she wouldn't want this. Well, if B knew, I wouldn't be with Alex because she wouldn't have Alzheimer's. You know, it's sort of like, it's sort of like, well, why are you with this person? Well, if we didn't divorce, I would have been with the person.
So they're still together. My thing is, my personal opinion, I feel like he should divorce her.
Hello.
And damn, get a caretaker. She shouldn't be having to look at that shit the last few years of her life. I mean, me personally, that's some bullshit.
I mean, what do you want the nigga to do?
He should be happy. Absolutely. Go be happy with Alice. With white Alice. Absolutely. You
Alice in
should.
Wonderland.
You should. But get out B. Smith's face. Y'all disrespecting
In
the
the
shit
lady,
out of her.
that's the difference.
She
Why
built
she gotta
this-
be in the house?
She built that whole empire. That house is built off her fucking backbone. Like, And she ain't got no kids, y'all, so nobody can, like,
here's my
is advocating for her.
No.
Right. Here's my take, and y'all might yell at me, but it's her last days. She's not in her right mind. She don't really. It sounds like she ain't really got nobody.
She don't.
That's what it sounds like. So if I'm gonna be her caretaker, I gotta be happy too. I'm not saying it's completely right, but if she got the mind of a 4-year-old, she don't know what the fuck going on.
And
just let him take care of her. She's in good hands. She ain't wanting for nothing. He making sure she get her meals, her meds, making sure that her last days are as pleasurable as they can be.
Right.
But I got my bitch here.
Yeah, I
No,
don't see
so-
nothing wrong with it.
No,
I bet you don't.
I mean, I don't.
the only thing that I can say, we're all outside looking in. We don't know what type of
Right.
arrangement they may have had, because once you know Alzheimer's, it's not something that just happens. It's progressive.
It's gradual.
So they definitely probably I would think that they had some type of conversation.
And I will
I
say
would
in
think.
2014 when she came out, like she was actually doing the interview. She was of sound mind and body and well alert and well aware of what's going on. So you're right, they may have had a discussion.
But they may have had a discussion, but I know ain't no black woman on this planet saying you can move the bitch in my house. I know she ain't say that.
You better
So
take
that's
that shit to
where
the
he fucked
back
up.
house.
But maybe
Okay.
she's understanding of the situation, being that she's on her deathbed.
She's
So-
not understanding
understanding the
anything
shit right
because
now.
she has full blown onset Alzheimer's at
it's
this
like
point.
set in
Oh,
at
she's
this
full
point.
grown.
She's
shit.
deteriorated.
That's why
to
she's
the,
smiling in the bitch face and shit. She don't know that she fucking
right.
my husband.
They going to get
Don't even
pedicures
stop.
and shit. Meanwhile,
That
I'll be
was
plotting.
terrible.
I'm sorry, Lord. Don't strike
Yes,
me, please.
ask for forgiveness immediately. I'm closer to the
Strike
throne,
over
so
there.
get
Don't
him,
strike
Lord.
this way. I know that's right.
My bad.
I am.
All
Closer
right.
to the throne.
All right, so moving right along. Did y'all hear about this Detroit police officer? He's been demoted for
Fuck 12.
mocking this
Fuck
12.
Fuck 12.
For
Hey,
mocking
dude.
this
Oh,
black
man.
motorist on Snapchat.
Yo, wait, hold on. Can I say something?
Go
That
ahead.
shit was funny though.
No, I'm gonna play the clip. You know I got the clip. You know I got the clip. I'm gonna play the clip.
It's fucking
All right, so
It
Chief
is
James
fucked up.
Craig said that the corporal officer pulled the woman over for an expired registration and then subsequently towed her vehicle and told her that she got to walk her ass home. So if you can go ahead and cue me up,
You
you
are
will be
already
able.
queued up. Please don't say that no more.
It's just my
She
thing.
like
I say.
saying it.
I
Listen,
do.
you cue me up.
And you'll be able to hear him say, "Bye, Felicia," all on the Snapchat thing, fucking up the thing. Oh, evidently. All right.
After a Detroit police officer pulled her over this week.
I gave him a valid driver's license and my registration.
But her plates were expired and she did not have insurance. So DPD says Officer Gary Steele and his partner decided to tow her vehicle. And you need your car to get to work.
Absolutely, it's cold outside.
She can attest to the cold after walking home that night. And Officer Steele made it a
Reporter
point
shady.
to record her leaving. The officer added comments many deemed
That video
downright
was hilarious.
offensive.
In the cold. Bye, Felicia.
The officer posted a video along with the caption, "What black girl magic
is
looks
funny.
like" on Snapchat.
That's how he made it racist.
That's when he fucked up.
That's how he made it
That's
racist.
That's how funny.
Racist, right.
It was funny until he hit that what black girl magic looks like.
That's what black girl magic looks like. Right, really, nigga. So yeah, he ain't shit and he's been demoted, even though what the fuck is that?
What's right?
As a police officer, what can you be demoted to? They ain't gonna take your
Traffic.
gun.
What he doing?
Traffic or
The way he doing?
You're missing the
administration
whole
work.
point here.
What's
You're
the
missing the
point?
whole point here.
What's the whole point?
When you posted on Snapchat, it had the fucking
Black History
Black
Month.
History Month in the corner.
Oh, February 1st?
Racist.
me see that receipt.
We're
Yo,
not starting off the month well.
Right, at all.
That's
Starting
why
off
white
with
people getting
bullshit.
fucked up all 2019.
2019, y'all better damn have y'all shit.
I hope you got that other story in there.
Which one?
Speaking of that, the guy that got beat up.
That's actually next.
Okay.
Look at you.
What
I
guy?
just
What
wanna-
are you on?
You
Oh, you
know
didn't
about
know?
a girl, Jessie Smolette.
Oh, yeah.
Did I say his name right, y'all?
That was
Yes,
perfect.
you did.
I thought we was talking about white people getting beat up.
Oh no.
Well, okay, so if y'all haven't heard the
Let's just go
backstory.
outside and fuck a white person.
I'm with all
I'm
the
with
shit.
shits. Let's fuck a white motherfucker.
Oh gosh, Sean, let me keep some bail money on
all
standby,
my
bitch. You
Please,
tripping.
because you know I ain't got it.
Lord Jesus. Let me keep some damn Lord. All right, Jessie Smolette.
No, ma'am.
Smolette.
You had it before. You just said it.
All right, Jessie. I'm gonna just call him Jessie.
There we go.
Was
There you go.
reportedly. Now this is all alleged, y'all.
Jamal
So why are people
Attack-
acting like they don't believe this story?
Attack-
This is not allegedly.
Let me
We
break
gonna
it
take
down.
that
Hot
out.
Topics team is gonna break it
Okay.
down for you, and
Sorry, sis.
then,
You're right.
and then we'll determine for ourselves.
All right.
All right. So according to TMZ, sources connected with Jessie revealed that he arrived in Chicago from New York late Monday. He went to a Subway around 2 a.m. because he was hungry. When he walked in, someone reportedly yelled, "Aren't you that faggot Empire nigga?"
Oh shit.
Nigger.
Nigga.
There were reportedly two white men wearing ski masks that viciously attacked Jessie. He fought back. He reportedly suffered fractured rib, and the attackers put a rope around his neck and poured bleach on him as he yelled, "This is MAGA country, bitch." Probably didn't say bitch, but many celebrities have been backing him up. So I'm gonna play a couple of celebrities like Mike Epps. This is what he had to say.
My favorite comedian. Hey, Mike.
Is he your favorite comedian?
He is. I love Mike Epps.
In Chicago, performing at the Pavilion, Valentine's weekend. You cowards that jumped out on Jessie in Chicago, I'll be there performing. In Chicago, I'm going to the same building. I'm gonna walk out of the same building that Jessie did. I'm begging you, please jump. Whoever did it, please, if you on Instagram and you hear this, please jump out on me. I'll be in Chicago.
What's up?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Word.
So what the discrepancy? People are skeptical because all the facts of the case have not been released. Jessie refused to give his cell phone over to the police so they can kind of detail and verify some things, which I'm not really mad at because I'm not going to be giving you my cell phone.
My cell phone and I got my ass beat.
I don't even like niggas swiping left when they got my shit. Like,
we saw that last night.
Shut up. So I'm not finna just be handing my phone over all willy-nilly. Like, wait a minute, get the doggone, you can get your phone records, figure it out that way. You don't need my phone. Do your job, 12.
What they got to do with him being?
Yeah, I'm confused.
I don't understand why you need my phone.
They needed his phone because they wanted to see who he was calling at the time because he claimed that he was calling his manager. See, what it is when they poured the bleach on him, the thing about that is because it was negative 26 below. If they had poured bleach, that would have turned into ice by the time it hit Jessie. It wouldn't have been liquid at all. The news, he still had the news. He didn't call the police at the time. He went to his friend's house and then they called the police. Now, I'm not saying the attack didn't happen. I just think the facts of the case is a little skewed. I'm not saying he did not get attacked. I think he got attacked, but I think that it was some shady shit going on as to why he was out at 2 a.m. But that's neither here nor there. He got fucking attacked. That's the fact of the matter, and that's the issue at hand. So, yeah, I do think the details are shady. He might have been out there trying to get a little trade, get a little booty meat. Whatever, that's his business.
Why gotta be all that?
Because it's 2 in the morning and 26 below weather in Chicago. I'm not going outside. Postmates, bring me a sub. Postmates.
But all that
DoorDash.
shit stops at a certain time.
No, Chicago is a metropolitan city. They deliver 24 hours.
Okay, so hold on. Pause.
Absolutely. Look fast. And it's fine, Jessie. It's fine. It's fine. But the thing about it is the whole, like, ain't nobody finna be outside in no fucking baseball MAGA cap, first of all, in Chicago. They're not finna be outside in no fucking ski mask. Then this just me knowing Chicago. You're not finna be doing that in no 2 a.m.
All right, so what do we say here? The validity of the story?
I believe he got attacked, but I don't believe that it was a racial motivated attack. I think that he probably got his ass beat in a fucking situation that he probably shouldn't have been in at 2 a.m., but that's his fucking personal business. And some shit went down.
Because, I mean, what I did... No, I'm not. I don't know what happened.
Well, I'll read.
I mean, either way you look at it, if you outside look at it, and it still looks like it's racially charged when they put the MAGA hat in it.
But they didn't.
And it just seems racially charged.
But
we don't. Right? It's an A, B, and C story as
With
always.
everything going on right now, racial tensions and all that bullshit. I think that it's easy for the public to manipulate and add bits and pieces where they see fit.
Right.
Like, that could have easily been somebody, I bet that nigga had on a MAGA hat. Somebody ran with it.
And
it's like, media is like a bad game of telephone. But I did want to read Milan Christopher's shit. Cause
what he say? He
funny.
All right, so this is what he said. After my several posts in support of him, I now had to go back and delete them. Now, I hope I wasn't all on some bullshit. Now, these are his words. It's all fucked up. This is gonna be really fucked up if he made this whole thing up, shaking my fucking head. I don't want to believe you did, and there are crooked cops. No 911 call happened at all. 2 white men with bleach news.
No, can I stop you? They do got a 911 call. It's on record.
I heard the 911 call. It wasn't Jessie on the call.
It wasn't him, no, but it was a 911 call.
But that's what she said before he went to his man's house first.
Yeah, he didn't call on the scene after he got attacked. He went to somebody's house.
But I think that anybody would do that.
That's normal.
That's for us. Black people, we ain't calling the police first.
No, because first of all, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck happened.
Y'all trying to go find these niggas?
Right. I'm going to go tell my niggas.
Right.
What y'all want to do? Oh, y'all want to call the police?
That's a natural black instinct.
I think so, too. So go ahead.
All right. So in negative 20 below degree weather, the story is very Lifetime, and we're we're talking about Chicago, which is very metropolitan city. It's not Mississippi or Alabama, South Carolina, etc. And I have not heard of such malicious attack happening, being I was born and raised in Chicago. But I stood with him because not sure why anyone would make something like this as crazy up. But nonetheless, pieces are coming together, according to authorities and several witnesses. This is crazy. I mean, at the end of the day, celebrities lie just like everybody else. Maybe it was a bad date that went south or something. He was embarrassed to say it when arriving to the hospital. I don't know. Second day into the investigation, so time will tell. But
So we really trying to turn this tragedy.
I don't want to believe that he lied.
Right, something that he lied. Come on.
I'm not saying, the thing about it is you got to be careful when you when something like that happens. It's important that you kind of keep this shit to yourself, because when you start playing this game of telephone and put it to social media, shit gets wrapped up, words change. By the time it gets back to you, the whole story done fucking flipped, and now we looking at him
but that ain't his fault.
It's not his fault, but that's what happens.
What I find so ironic, what I love about shit like this, you know how bitches be like, oh, this nigga raped me and da 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 da, and nobody ever wants to believe that. See, I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same way y'all never want to believe us. Y'all always victim blaming. Jessie, catch that smoke. This is life, bitch. This
because
is
Jessie is actually a bitch.
This is what it's like fucking with niggas.
This is what it's like. Just sorry.
Jessie is a black female, right?
This I'm about to say, this is a black female life.
This is black girl magic.
Bitches get doubted every day, B.
Oh, God.
This is what it is. So
I don't. He doesn't.
More power
me.
to you, Jessie. The real
Yeah,
story we come out. We'll wait.
Yeah, and nonetheless we do hope.
Lie about something like that.
Yeah, I hope he do get better.
Well, you
he
know,
did
it's
get
all
his
about, you know, especially with the way that social media and everything is going.
Yeah.
You know, is Empire about to come back? Like, is there anything like that about it? Because, you know, sometimes you need a little publicity. Is
And
Empire
I ain't
about
watched
to
that shit in a while, so ratings is dropping.
I mean,
I ain't watching.
because you ain't watching.
Bitch, I ain't. That's -1. That ain't getting. So, and I used to watch that shit faithfully.
I did. It started. I watched some of the last
They started
season,
doing too much. I watched it last.
Why they
I didn't watch the whole
They
thing.
shoot half of Empire in Chicago.
See, they do. That's why he was there,
That's
right?
why he
The
was
studio
there.
and everything is
A lot
there.
of people
That's a
don't
fact.
know that or understand that. They shoot Empire, half of it in Chicago. That's why
Right.
he was landed in the city. So he wasn't there
just
playing around off the rip. He was there
Okay.
because he was handling
He
business.
was working.
He was working.
Right.
And that's important.
I think he handled it.
Another thing, they said they have footage of like the actual
have
incident.
to be-
Yeah.
Two guys in like beanies or toboggans or whatever. It's supposed to be like blue hats.
With no MAGA hat.
Yeah, and they said he had a rope on his neck too, though.
Mm-hmm. He did when he got to his friend's house. They said he still, when the police got there, he still had the noose wrapped around his rope, which I would have took that bitch
The
off.
noose was still wrapped around his rope.
I mean his leg.
Look
Shut
what
up.
they try to do to me. Look, they trying to hang me with a noose. I ain't taking this shit off. Why the fuck
Okay,
I
no
take that shit
fingerprints.
off?
You know black
touching
people.
it, okay?
Right. That's like you get into an accident. Nigga, you gonna sit there like, my leg, nigga. Hey, nigga ran me over. I ain't moving.
My
when I
came
got-
out right here, I peed right here.
Now let me tell you, I got in a fender bender. No, I'm waiting on my helicopter. I need a chopper lifted to the damn hospital. I can't move. My neck.
I'm just mad at the fact that they're trying to take this black man that had incident with this.
Are you surprised?
Huh? I'm just saying. I'm just mad that they're trying to take that and flip it and try to say that it's a lie. Like, I'm just mad at that fact. What, Shot? What?
What's the court of public opinion?
I'm just saying,
Not
if
even that.
it was roles reversed, they wouldn't say it was a
What
lie.
was we talking about before? Y'all give me one scenario. We was talking
No,
about
you
a
remember
bitch
that-
said something.
No,
that
Shot-
he was like, well, how do we know?
Child, you weren't even here last week. We had this whole discussion with the Jasmine Elin with the girl getting fucked in the club. Patty was like, it was her fault because she
wasn't there for that
because
show.
she did that twerk
Because
contest.
she twerked and the pussy was out. It was her
Right.
fault.
Yeah.
See, they trying to pin that on me.
That wasn't you. It was.
But it
you
was a
had
nigga
the same
situation. It was
so
a nigga-
nigga, like I said, Jessie, more power to you, brother. The fuck.
All right, moving on to y'all's boy Snitch Kashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah, Tekashi the rat.
Ratatouille.
Hold on. Wait. Can we get a moment of silence for his career?
It need to be a quick moment.
Hold on.
All right.
Okay.
Sound
That nigga career dead.
Dead. It's
It's
over
dead.
for him.
All right,
And he's still probably gonna get like 20 years. Still.
Yeah, I think
He's
he
done.
gonna.
It's over.
Y'all think he gonna get there?
Everybody's career no more.
Remember, if y'all want to say some commentary,
Oh, you
please
gotta get
talk
on
it
the
to the
mic.
number 4 mic.
All right, let me just break this whole thing down. So Tekashi 6ix9ine is reportedly pleading guilty to 9 federal counts that range from conspiracy, firearms offenses, and narcotics trafficking, according to TMZ. Since he is pleading guilty, it's likely that he may have struck a deal. He did fucking struck. Ain't no life. He was initially facing life in prison, but this new plea might slightly change that. They recently reported that he allegedly identified the gunman and related in that Chief Keef shooting, and it's no word on the sentencing yet. And things have been heating up in the case because, according to TMZ, 3 more associates have been indicted in the Chief Keef shooting. So he identified 3 more people. What is it? Can I say their name?
And he like, remember what I said? Whoop.
Right.
It was
Everybody in here get indicted. It was that nigga with the blue fucking
that nigga in the white t-shirt. That little motherfucker with the colorful ass hair was here.
That nigga, they told him, they said it's gonna be 52 years. Oh, that nigga right.
I'm just playing. It was him. Yeah, so
I know I said I didn't remember,
but
at 3
do
o'clock.
y'all remember when like they had the little preliminary hearings or whatever? The little dude was like, I forget his name. He was like, we don't fold, we don't bend. They must ain't give Tekashi fucking 6ix9ine that damn memo because he folded and bended like a motherfucker.
My nigga's a whole piece of paper.
Snitched on every fucking body.
Yeah, I mean, but if you look at it, man, and Daniel Hernandez, that's his his actual name. So we're gonna go into Daniel Hernandez. Like, I think for like when people talk about snitching and everything like that, I think people get that word like misconstrued a lot of times. Because if this guy is facing a lot of years, he got a family that he looks after, he got a kid, he got, you know, sometimes if you look at in the situation that he was in, he was an affiliation with the Bloods gang. It wasn't like he was cool with any of these guys. He just saw that as clout. Let me, fuck with these guys. They're gonna put me out here. I'm gonna be secure because they Bloods. So when the DA came, was like, yo, listen, or the prosecutor was like, listen, you gonna get fucking life, nigga.
Yeah.
If you don't say.
His
lawyer he said, like, you know what?
At the end of the day, what makes him a snitch is, nigga, you was about that life. You was about that life.
He was acting like
he was acting like
ain't no clout chasing when you
really
fucking trying to play with Bloods and shit. These niggas take that shit seriously. Live by it, die by it. Fuck that.
When you go down, once you get in there, you supposed to go down.
Hell yeah, you supposed to go down with that shit.
No matter what clout you got. Because you had people in Chicago that had clout.
Exactly.
And they went down for their block.
Exactly.
The thing is, when they got out 10 years later, they still had that same clout, respect, and money. You know what I'm talking about? Because they took that bid.
Absolutely.
He a sucker for that shit, bro.
He is a sucker. He
but
lived
Tekashi
by
is not a gangster.
But he tried to fake like he lived by that street code. That's why he fucking paying for the shit now. And I hope he get his ass beat in jail. I hope he get raped.
To me, it's not
and I fucking hope he lives a horrible life in jail. He deserves this shit. Don't be fucking chasing. Don't be chasing clout you can't fucking catch, bitch. Don't be damn that shit.
She mad.
I am mad.
And let me just say
and
this.
I am mad.
I want to say this one time. Because if you look at it, Tekashi is not a gangster, right? He's not a gangster. He don't have no gangsterish background, nothing like that. And I'm just going to allude to a point with Tupac. People say that Tupac is... I know you're going to say something. But Tupac is not a gangster. The real Tupac is Dan Mama. That's Tupac. So all this outlandish shit that y'all motherfuckers saying,
Tupac's mama was a fucking G. Do you not know who Tupac's mama was?
But that's his mama, not Tupac.
Tupac was brought up in it. Do you not know who his godmama is?
I know she's in Cuba somewhere, whatever. But we're not saying...
Tupac lived by that shit. He was born and raised and bred in that shit. That was in his DNA.
Just because my nigga could turn the fucking motion picture switch on and off, you niggas think that he was fake.
He was versatile.
Don't do that to Pac.
He was versatile.
Don't do that to Pac.
Yes, he was.
He was a whole entertainer. We're not doing that. You brought it up. You did it.
Because he's not a gangster. I'm just saying he's not a gangster. But I'm just saying...
Allegedly.
He's not a gangster. But I'm just saying to my point with Tekashi 6ix9ine, people saw him with these Bloods and shit like that, thought Tekashi was gangster. This nigga is not a gangster.
He knew that.
When he came on Power 104, when he came on what's that? Breakfast Club. The nigga is a good guy. He's a motherfucking good guy. He gives back, he does this. He's not a gangster. So, and when you put this life sentence in front of a non-gangster, what the fuck you think you gonna do?
Don't be fucking playing with this shit. I bet you he learned this time. I bet you he won't do the shit again.
He did it. Oh, that nigga right there did it too.
Absolutely.
He was on the phone right there. You can call him. That's what he is.
He deserved to die by it. Bottom line, he deserved to die by it. He lived by the shit, he better die by it.
Listen,
Fuck
if
that.
you listen to the No Advisory podcast and you a gangster, you because she ain't snitching on nothing. She ain't snitching on nothing.
You know that if we do some shit that Ash B is not going to tell.
Listen, Ash B gonna shoot at the police for you, my nigga. You good.
She ain't going to tell. I'm telling on you though, Ash.
That's how the Minnesota people get down.
I'm like, Ash did that shit.
Look, I also ain't out here claiming Bloods and Crips and shit. So if I tell, it's because y'all niggas really try to bring me down with y'all ass, and I ain't got shit to do with.
You see me?
Alright, moving right along. Moving right along. So
I don't claim no gangster shit.
Hell no, me either. Me either.
Yeah, we got it. Oh shit. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, so let me just wrap it up with the NBA All-Star Weekend is quickly approaching, y'all. And is this year's game is going to be here in Charlotte, North Carolina. They announced that Meek Mill is scheduled to open and J. Cole. So that's dope, y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited about it.
They're expecting 150,000 people here.
Big.
I'm not going. I don't know what y'all about to do. I'm not going. Fuck it. I'm not going.
Sean gonna be there.
No, I'm not.
No. Anthony Hamilton is also, he's going to be performing the national anthem. So hopefully
How
he
y'all
does.
feel about that?
Hopefully he get up there and sing Lift Every Voice
I think
and
that's
sing.
dope. Yeah, I hope he do some black shit.
Yeah.
Word. But that'd be dope. I love Anthony Hamilton. What, you don't feel good about it?
No, I mean it's the national anthem.
What that mean? Oh,
supposed to be
with the
taking
black.
it in.
Okay, got it.
He should.
He do a little remix.
Yeah, he should do it. I would do the Lift Every Voice and sing. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the lifted skies. Let us be down loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the hope that the earth has been born. I went to the school in the hood. Y'all know. PSKT was popping. Full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing a rising sun.
There we go.
A new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Ladies and gentlemen, that's wraps up my topic. Thank you. Shout out to the ladies that know it. It's Black History Month. What else? Wait, they don't know. They don't know.
They don't want to know.
Right. It's over. You have been cultured.
Oh, we taking it.
I wrapped it up. That wraps up our topics. Yeah.
So we're gonna get into our artist of the week.
Why am I fucked up so quick?
Shit, he fucked up so quick.
It's been a while, babe.
We're gonna get into our artist of the week, man. She goes by the name of Only One Theory. And Court, I think you know this young female, right? Right?
Right.
Yes.
Only One Theory.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right. Get to our artist of the week, Only One Theory, man. This one is called Lifestyle. Make sure y'all tune in. Go check out on Instagram, man. She has a dope. This is a dope single. Can I get that score, please?
Oh, sorry.
Can I get queued up?
Cue up. My bad.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna review this song after we listen to it. No, I can't take this going by.
Cue us up, and CEO.
So this one is called Lifestyle. And we're going to get this on popping. It's No Advisory Podcast, man. This one is called Lifestyle, Only One Theory.
Bang, bang, bang.
All right, bang, bang.
What time is it?
At 2, you said?
He got me somewhere at 2.
You good?
We use the number.
You got time. Yeah, you good.
No, she's not from China. She's from LA.
Y'all up next. Have a seat, huh?
She's from LA.
Where's she from?
Baltimore.
What you want to do?
Huh?
Really?
Can you use this mic?
Next time I come up here, I'll bring y'all.
And the other one sitting in mine.
Oh, y'all can't both take both seats now. You gotta have the host and shit. That's why this mic is here. Come.
I can take this stuff off that chair right there.
Yeah, take this stuff off that chair and come sit here. But it's,
I didn't even see you over there, man. You don't like the young people?
So come over here. Come over here. Let me get that chair, Court.
Hey, I appreciate y'all letting me come on the show.
You know, high five, nigga. Yo, just let me know. We out. Huh? Let me know. You know.
Hey, we gotta go.
Get over the cover. Without the hoopla.
Yeah, no, we still see that. But that's gonna be at the end. But why did you do a buddy pass? So y'all have to go out and
Extra shit out. Let me know. You know, I'm ready.
I saw the whole outfit Friday,
Saturday. Something over.
What's the bike?
Thursday.
the sweatshirt is 40. Yo, as always, finesse.
Come on, man. That's why I can't really leave right now, because I can do whatever the fuck I want.
I need the whole shoe fight.
That shit is something cement, so shit. I gotta get that green shirt.
You got a picture with it on, bro?
Yo, we gotta review this song.
Right now. I'm about to show him right now.
Let me show you what I'm dropping next week. Yeah, I need that. I like that.
This is shit with the pins.
Oh yeah, I need that.
I got
I need that joint.
manufactured overseas.
But she hip.
Yeah.
You hip.
Everybody on, sir.
This is what I'm dropping next week.
Let me see.
This is the
Oh, that's fire.
back.
I love just so many clothing lines coming out. Y'all shit really be
Hell
dope.
yeah.
That ass. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yo, we gotta review
How much
this
charger
song.
you got? Take that off so I bring it closer so I can see it.
She look like, man, take that shit off right now.
Let me see the shit.
Huh? You good? You want some punch, man? We got the pouches for $7.
Oh yeah, that's fire. What's this one? I'm not about to say this your gallery. I'm
All I
not
can
gonna
tell
say.
you is that it's dark liquor. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, that's fire.
Can't tell
That's
you nothing
dope.
else.
Then I'm dropping.
All right?
Oh, I like
Of
this.
course we got cash out. No
I like
I'm
that.
dropping the week of All-Star and that's it.
Oh my bad.
I don't want you to be swiping and be like,
Hold the fuck out,
who that? I was like, you see? You heard what she say?
I already know.
Don't
Don't
be
ever
swiping.
swipe.
Yo,
Don't
K
ever
Breeze
swipe.
out there
I-
smoking that fatty, right?
That ass blunt. That shit probably grass. Fuck out
Let me
here.
get that fatty.
got
Hold on.
gas.
Let me get that fatty.
I'm just playing.
Let me get that
I
fatty.
barely smoke.
Let me get that
I might hit every now and
It's
then.
on pause. That's pause. That's pause. That's pause. All right.
Go hit that grass.
That's us right there. Yes.
Wait, that's fine.
Grass.
She said she hip. Manufactured overseas. You see how my tags look?
That's how you get the best prices.
They don't know that here. Though.
Yeah. Well,
I get
that's,
all my. I make all my.
you